Welcome back to part 2 of What If Zuko Was or Saitama. In part 1, before this video, is I went over the whole thing, and now it's just the students asking Mr. Ozawa a bunch of questions about Zuko, and now, of course, then after school, the school board meeting was held with all the teachers, and yeah, and they basically told them that if Simo or if this kid's called Zuko is this powerful and strong, like what he says, he might be the world's greatest hero or most dangerous villain of them all. Oh, so we need to figure out the hey, and Mr. Ozawa was like, what, some of the students, when we're on that topic, some of the students says that Zuko, or actually, the his sister told them that the Zuko has a pain, or doesn't, he has no pain tolerance. Basically, like if you break an arm, you feel pain. He was born without it. Okay. But that's not a case. You need to go deeper into, yeah, based off of his record that I pulled from him, or from the database thing. He says that, or it said, Zuko, the number one most overpowered character or kid that I have, or it's a monologue thing. It says that I ever met. He wasn't born like the rest of us with quirks. He was born with a rarest power that I never seen inside of a human before. It says he has the power of infinity and zero. As everybody's like gasping for air, like, everybody except for Mr. Ozawa, as they could not believe this kid is. So they asked him, or they read more, that if this kid is that powerful, he must has something that we do not. We need to do. Who is be strong. He kept training his body every day. So if we ask him ourselves, then Zuko might it will have two options. If he doesn't cooperate, we will shoot him down. That won't work, as All Might says. If a beam of light Hane can't penetrate his skin or his hair, not even the bullets could do it. Or the Zuko, if if he does cooperate, then we will be much more. It would be useful in battle. So Zuko ends up, or so they go to where he usually spends most of his time. In the forest, he trained hard. As he says, huh, as they see a big pool of lava that's perfectly shaped like a actual swimming pool. As he's swimming around on as he puts the eggs things in right next to it. Like right next to the swimming pool, away from um like public eye. So yeah, basically Zuko. So because usually because they were born with a heat thing, so yeah, so now they have lava immunity. Yeah. As just like their adopted father is. Because, yeah, so when he got up out of a pool, he was like, or he was in his swimming trunks, but they were special design. And so Zuko ended up becoming. So they asked him, "You want to be a hero?" Huh. Yeah. And if back then and before, as he wants to tell them that the this is what they said, or this is if you don't right. Well, do you accept me into UA? Of course. Well, back then you probably wouldn't like accept me um, if I was quirkless. Yeah, but we would accept you either way. Okay? Okay, I'll cooperate. Hey, okay? As the kids, or as the hatchlings hatched, and as there was, let's say there was this one, and this one were born. As they were like, man, you have those little kaiju kids. As he, as they were gonna open fire, but then Zuko says, "No, come on, little ones, it's this way." As a little kid, or as those baby ones, just like followed his lead as they start eating the meat as they grew. There. As the one of the toddlers was like crying. No. Sure. As he cares. So yeah. He goes to UA and with these three like kids like that are a little bit below his eye level. Yeah. And Ochako is just like she knows she couldn't even think or she thinks about how he would look like if he was Zumi's. Okay? As she just thinks as Mr. Ozawa comes in. And I forgot to mention the those three kaijus also gained human forms. So they are now little kids. But he taught them how to speak, write, everything. So then when Zuko got rolled into Class 1A, she looks at him, and she got a nosebleed from Ling. As Zumi understands, she's like, huh. And she wants her brother to sit right next to her. So, yeah. So, he did. Huh. Name. And so after school, they did. She visits with them. So, what did you do, like, the without school thing? And then jump into a pool of lava. So basically, yeah, he trained his body. So then Ochako decides. So before he left, Ochako decides to tell Zuko that she's in love with him and wants him to be her girlfriend or her boyfriend. So yeah, so he accepts, and yeah. So compared to Saitama, Zuko is more relaxed, doesn't have to worry, and he, yeah. And who else has his eye or their eye on Zuko is Renko, because she loves spooky stuff, but when she heard that Zuko survived that like scariest moment without a care in the world, it was like Yeah. So, before, or actually, let's say Zuko or Ochako and Ringo asked him out together. So, both Class 1A and Class 1B asked him out. And, yeah, he accepts both of them. And, yeah. So, he picks up the. They all have names instead of like level 1, level 2, level 3. This one's named Spiky. This one's named um, Swordy. And this one's named Taily. Yeah, Taily. Yeah. So Taily is like both of these two are girls, and this one's a boy. I just realized the Spiky has two tails that are spikes. The Taily has three, and then the Shieldy or Orgy what has three back plates on her back. So yeah, basically, basically, all three of them, you could tell them from the apart. So time skip to 18. And these monster humanoids became actual humans. Humans. And Zuko was like, they're so grown up. And it was finally time, as Rinko and Ochako tells Zuko to get married to them. Usually, yeah. So Zuko gets married to Ochako and Rinko. And during that time, before, at age of 16, Inko and Asashi heard that Zuko saved the entire human species. And that I also forgot to mention in part 1, I forgot to add these these two lovely girls. Oh. So yeah. Oh. Because why the heck not? So I'll probably add them later. Or actually, at 17, he had a internship thing. But one of the internships was with two people because they heard that he's the most powerfulest one, strongest one there is. And yeah, was her and her. So basically, both of these two wanted him to join their agencies things, but they like literally was like trying to pull Zuko to theirs, like he's mine, he's mine, he's mine, he's mine, as he's fighting, as they're like fighting each other. And yeah, Zuko is like, as she says, "Hey, you have that guy that's so strong, like muscular, on your team." And she's talking about when him on her team in this alternate timeline. And then of course, all the things. So then, yeah. So so both of them finally decided to work together. So yeah, instead of having to do stuff apart, then yeah. So basically, yeah. So now, and plus he is. So when the villains heard that this guy is the most powerfulest person in the world, they were like, we don't want to mess with him. So yeah, Zuko ends up winning most fights by just clapping his hands. And yeah, the the kaijus, the ones that he adopted them, became big, but they have human intelligence things. So they speak humans, not like grunting, like arr, 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 kind. So yeah, basically Zuko taught him, and like Bakugo, oh, really wants to like throw down so that the Azuka just knocks his butt out. Done. And so the 18 thing, Ochako and Ringo are married to him. And yeah, three of them had, or no, two of them had 6 kids. So yeah, the all three of the kaijus, as he tells all three of them that no matter if you're those big monsters or humans, and you'll always be my favorite kids. As he says that with confidence. As they all three of them hugged him, and they tell him that they love him too. So yeah, so they had a lot of kids. Lang, 12 kids. Of course, Ochako and Rinko decided, how about do it again? So then 6 more kids. Uh, exit like, so 6 plus 6 equals 12. So basically 12 plus 12 equals 24. They have 24 kids. plus the 3 that he adopted from yeah. So plus actually in secret one of them, one of those 2 like kaiju girls actually did the deed with him. So yeah, it was just too weird. So yeah, it was a like Zuko carrying the meteor to the underground facility thing, and yeah, to Ochako with Zuko and Ringo with Zuko too, and yeah, all that weird stuff. So yeah, it's scary. The all of it. So basically, all the quirks, or everybody's like, man, this family is powerful. So, yeah. So Ingo sometimes says this is to everybody else, don't make me send my son after you. Yeah. So please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, and peace out, y'all. Bye.